We're just crossing our fingers, but it's done, it's done, it's done. I'm so excited, you guys. Like, it's just been such a long time coming, and hey guys, how are you doing? I am sitting outside today because 1, it's not raining, and 2, it actually feels pretty good out here. So I figured I would just come outside because the boys are playing inside, and I just wanted to give you guys a little update from Surrogacy. I know I've been promising you guys for a while that I was going to do an actual update, but so let me tell you guys why I didn't get a call on Monday, I think, when I posted. So Monday, Angelica went to get her sonogram done, and the doctor actually put it in for an HSG instead of a saline histosonogram. So, totally different things. If you don't know what they are, look them up. One is more invasive than the other one. So anyways, they could not do it on Monday. So they scheduled her for Tuesday, which is cycle day 10, which is the very last day that she could have it done. So she booked it, she went, and the tech that was doing her sonogram like filled up her uterus and like put like a bulb up there, and was like, I mean, she really put a ton in there. I forget how much she said that she put in there, but she said that she was like in visible pain, like she was like sweating and like really not feeling good. So they did that. They did see some cyst on her, the opening of her cervix, but she said that she had a procedure done prior to having that, like maybe 8 years prior, and it was just like scar tissue or just cysts left over, but they weren't really like, they aren't functional and they aren't, you know, causing any problems. So, but she said that her uterus looks really good, and yeah, I think what Angelica told me was that her uterus was beautiful. So that's always good news to hear. And yeah, so that was that. She had all of her blood work done on Friday, which I don't think any of that has been sent over to my clinic yet. I don't know if it has or not. And then the psych evaluation was supposed to be sent over, I think yesterday maybe? I don't know. So all that is done. I'm excited. Oh, and today I actually contacted our lawyer and told her like we had already sent in all of our questionnaires, and she had sent us probably a couple months ago just like some questions about like our expectations and what we want out of the whole thing, and blah 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 blah. Literally it was like 13 pages of like, who's gonna hold the baby after the baby is born, like what happens if this happens. So Rodney and I filled that out like a couple months ago. Angelica's filled it out, but for some reason the lawyer isn't getting it, so I don't know if it's like going to her junk file or whatever. So I sent her an email, the lawyer an email today, like telling her to watch out for it, and she said that they already have the contract drafted up and that they just need to wait for like signatures and stuff like that. So that's good. Yeah. And for those of you, when I say lawyer, I didn't use lawyers like plural. So I kind of wanted to tell you guys about that. I think I told you guys before, but I don't know, I've talked about it so much. So we are only gonna have one lawyer. The lawyer that we talked to, she's highly qualified. This is all she does is reproductive law. Normally you want to have 2 lawyers, one to represent your surrogate and one to represent the intended parents. But she said, honestly, there's no compensation being exchanged. We've already agreed on everything. Hence the questionnaires that got sent out, just to see like where we align on all of our like answers and stuff like that. It's just all that's drawn up. And the lawyer just said she didn't think that it would be a conflict of interest for her to represent both parties, obviously considering because there's no compensation being exchanged, so there's no like negotiating, anything like that. The insurance policy, we already know what's going on, we know what to expect. So yeah, there's just one lawyer. And I think she said she was gonna do her contract. I think she said normally if you have to do like negotiations with another lawyer and blah 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 blah, she charges like $3,000. I don't know if that's correct, but I think it's like $2,500, $3,000. So since she's representing both of us and there's no negotiation, she said that she would do our contract for $800. So I'm like, yes, yes. So definitely worth that. And she was very honest with this. Like, my husband is very, we don't need a contract, she's my sister, blah 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 blah. And it's not about like us trusting Angelica, if that makes sense. It's about us not wanting to have to adopt our baby from the state. So it's more for like all of us, for all involved, and us against the state, because we don't want to have to adopt our own child. In some states you do. Surrogacy, whoever gives birth to the baby, that's the mother, and then even if you're biologically that child's mother, you're not, so you still have to adopt them. Thankfully that's not the case here, so we're gonna have a post-birth order. So like the baby will have the birth certificate, Angelica's name will be on it, and our lawyer will go to court, have her name erased off of it, and that the first birth certificate will like completely be erased. Like, you'll never be able to find it. So it's basically, I think she said it's kind of like it's destroyed, so it looks like it never existed. So I'm excited. We're moving forward. We're making huge leaps and bounds right now. Now we just have to wait for my reproductive endocrinologist to approve her. I'm crossing my fingers because I keep thinking to myself, like, oh my gosh, like, what if it's this? What if he says no because there's cysts? What if he says no because of God, I don't even know why. So yeah, he has a psychological report of her and her husband. He has medical clearance. He has blood work. He has the histogram. He has all that. So he has to look over all of it, and who knows, he takes forever for everything. So yeah, we're just crossing our fingers, but it's done, it's done, it's done. I'm so excited, you guys. Like, it's just been such a long time coming, and it's like a huge weight just being lifted. But now we'll just see how long it's gonna take to actually move this cycle along. We don't obviously have a transfer date yet because we haven't been approved officially for Angelica to be the carrier yet. So, but I'm hoping that moves along and we can get a transfer date. I know this time last year was the first time that I went to see my IVF doctor, and I think it was like November maybe when I saw him, and I was ready to cycle then, but he said we don't do cycles over the holidays, so he made me wait until January. So I don't know if that's the case also with transfers. I don't know. So we'll see how it all goes. Let's see how fast this can conclude and how fast we can get everything else done. And yeah, we're doing all the proper steps because, you guys, in surrogacy you can't, like, there's no scrimping. I've had some people ask me like, oh, she's your sister-in-law, do you really need a contract? Oh, she's just like, yes, we need a contract. This is for everybody involved. I say it again, this is for everybody involved. I 1,000% trust my sister-in-law. 1,000%. Do I think she's gonna take our baby? No, I don't. But do I think the state might make me adopt my own baby? Maybe. So that's the reason for that. And yeah, cross your fingers, and we need all the prayers that we can get that this moves along fast and we can get a transfer date. Thank you guys for sticking this out with me. I know that I'm crazy sometimes, and I know that I give like lame updates, but I want you guys to be involved because you've been with me the whole time that I've been through IVF and went through everything that I've been through. So thank you guys for your support, and it has not gone unnoticed. I just want you guys to know that. I'm gonna keep you guys updated and posted. As soon as I hear, you guys will hear. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Go ahead and subscribe below if you want to continue this crazy journey of surrogacy, IVF, raising kids, being a military wife. I could just keep going on and on and on. Anyways, I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.